Welcome everyone to weekly log number 5. Haven't done a log in a little while. I did the you and I video a couple weeks ago. I think it was might have been last week, not sure. Just to brighten the day a little bit for everybody and to see that I'm still trying to have a little fun. This week had a lot of things going on this week, but we'll get to that in a second. The song you're listening to this week is a song by a musician that I know. He's a producer, or was a producer. His name is Tristan, and he produced this song along with some other movie tunes that he's done, and I thought I'd honor him by putting this song in the background this week. So it's pretty good. He was actually in a couple issues of the magazine, What's Really Good magazine that I produce, and in Beats magazine. So in any event, this week for me on Tuesday, I had the test for pulmonary fibrosis. They did a CT scan of the lungs to see what the process, or actually what the how the lungs are progressing, if the disease in there is progressing at all, and what they found out is that in fact it is progressing, and that the lungs are honeycombing and deteriorating a little bit. I got a picture here, and I'll show you the video here of how the lungs actually are looking, how they're supposed to look, and then as they deteriorate a little bit, you can see in the video, it deteriorates, and then the lungs actually start to shrink a little bit after that. And that's one of the things the doctors at Stanford are hoping to avoid, the continued deterioration of the lungs in that way. So that's medicine and other things that I'll be on in the next couple of weeks to try to halt that process. For a while they thought it was halted pretty well, but they see the progression from, let's say, I think it's been 6 months since the last time they did that test, and they want to accelerate things a little bit to try to avoid further progression. That was on Tuesday, and then on Thursday, which was yesterday, I had a pulmonary hypertension test, and the way they do that is with a heart catheter, and so they stick a heart cath in my neck. That's why I have the bandage here, and then it goes down into the heart and the arteries and into the lungs, and they measure air pressure. If your arteries are fine and everything else, the air pressure will be a certain amount. So they wanted that air pressure to be somewhere below, probably in the 10 to 12 range for hypertension. Then anything above 25 is dangerous. Mine came in right at 25. So they count that as moderate to medium hypertension, and not severe. So at least it wasn't severe. So I have a meeting on the 17th for them to determine what they're going to do about that. So we'll see if there's some other medicine involved or something like that. So with those two things happening this week, the other thing that's come up is that I won't be going back to work anytime soon. It leaves me more time to work on the log and some other applications and programs, and they've put me now on a state disability, but with the amount of work and overtime that I've worked at my last job, that allows me to get enough money from state disability to actually support myself, so I don't need any money, and it pays all the bills, so that's pretty good. The other thing is that because it's not severe hypertension, I got a call today from Stanford saying that they're going to proceed with the testing to see if I am able to get into the clinical trial for scleroderma, and it looks like from the results that they've seen that I should be able to get into the clinical trial, and I'll do the preliminary evaluation on the 21st. So that's pretty good. We'll see how that works. It is a 2-year clinical trial. The problem is if somebody half the people get the medicine and half the people get the placebo, as they call it. So hopefully I'll be on the medicine side. So, but all the testing and procedures and everything that they'll be doing from there will be covered. In addition to, they pay me to be a part of the trial. So that helps out. Can't turn down any money, won't do that, but that's pretty good. So I have to give a shout out to, because I don't like giving shout outs on these blogs, on logs, and whatever you want to call it, because I think that it should be about the disease and the progression and the non-progression and the way it's being attacked. But I still have to give a shout out to Stanford Health, and here's their logo up on the screen there. They've done a great job, and Forbes recently rated Stanford as the #1 college in the country. So I have to agree at this point. The Stanford Health Department, and I say with an S, departments, because they've actually got the best doctors and the heads of the departments all working with me to combat this disease and condition. And I look forward to continued extraordinary care from them, especially since they'll be doing it going forward, possibly at no cost. So you can't beat no cost, going to the best. So lucky I'm in this area as opposed to some other part of the country where this has affected me and not be able to get the care that they have. So congrats on that. I hope everybody notices the difference in the video. I have gotten some video equipment the other day, and I'm actually shooting this on my iPhone 7 as opposed to on the camera that's on the Mac. So hopefully it shows a little bit difference. I'm actually building up my production skills, so I hope you notice the intro was pretty good to the log there, and some of the quality of the actual video will be a lot better too moving forward, especially as I learn more and now that I have time to actually do more and perfecting the actual overall production. So I'll still be doing a lot of it from this room. This is my playroom. As you can see, my stormtrooper in the background there on the left. But this is the room where I do all the magazine production. All my computer stuff is in here. A lot of my music stuff is in here. And I do a lot of the things from this room, and it's pretty comfortable for me. So I now have some good camera lighting and things like that that I'll learn how to position those properly and in the right place, and to actually make it to where these videos are a little bit better going forward. I do want to thank everybody who not only watches the videos but share the videos. The first video, I believe I had like 78 views on the log number 4. I think I was somewhere in the 1100 mark of views, and so it's a good thing and interesting that they're getting out there and well known, and people are actually watching them, and I appreciate the awareness and the collaboration of all of you who watch these videos to share them with the people that you know and people around you, and hopefully everybody's getting a better insight of who Sir Charles Bowens Jr. is, and also a better insight on what scleroderma, pulmonary fibrosis, pulmonary hypertension, and all these other things that I'm having to deal with, how they're working. So, by providing these videos that are everlasting on the net, because once they say once it's in the cloud, it's in the cloud, that'll allow people in the future to be able to know me who hadn't known me before. So that was my goal starting out, and also I don't like talking to everyone on the phone or getting 1,000 texts, hey, how you doing, how do you feeling, or all the Facebook posts and stuff like that. I'm just not that social, so this allows me to do the one shout out to everybody, and then everybody who chooses to can watch the videos and have a little fun maybe, and learn a little something, and understand me a little bit more. So that's the purpose of doing it this way. And again, I appreciate the amount of sharing that is going on of these videos and things like that. So anyway, this week is Fleet Week in San Francisco. The Navy's in town, so I will spend a couple hours tomorrow going to watch the Blue Angels, and maybe get a tour on a ship if I could stand the walk. Walking, especially up and down stairs, pretty much wears me out. So hopefully I'll find a way to get around a little bit and things like that. So do that. Got to watch the 49ers play Thursday. They sucked, and that's my team. So hopefully they make some changes in the next 10 days and they won't be as bad. The Giants are doing good. I like them too. Any team in the Bay Area, including the Sharks, get my attention. So not to mention the Warriors. We'll see how the season comes up for that. And all you haters out there of the Bay Area teams, just keep the hate to yourself. Everybody likes who they like. So we'll just keep it at that. Other than that, I don't have much this week. I'll be spending a lot of time resting up and keeping myself as best as possible, in the best shape as possible, and at the same time making sure I take my medicine and do what the doctors say, and let them measure and poke and prod and see what they can come up with. So the thing on the side of my neck here hurts a little bit. It's only been a day. It still bleeds a little bit, so I'll change the bandage again. They told me to change the bandage every 6 hours, so I'll change the bandage again in a couple more hours and see if that takes care of it and if it's healing as it's supposed to. So, but as always, share the blog, share the log, share it with your friends, family, and relatives, and things like that. If you want, it's on, and you have a Google account, you can actually leave comments at the bottom. I post it on my Facebook, my Twitter accounts, and things like that. So I appreciate it when everybody else does the same, and we'll keep those views up high. It's a good thing. So anyway, as we say, I'm gonna sign off for the day. It's a shorter blog than normal, and I got a couple other things to do. It's Friday, so I'll cut this short for now, but I appreciate everybody listening in and taking the time to go through and watch this, and hopefully you get something out of it. And for all those families, friends, relatives, acquaintances, music moguls, and everybody else, this is Sir Charles signing off, and like I said, I appreciate everybody's time. Talk to you later.